Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Today we're going to make a vanilla, lemon curd and blueberry Swiss roll. Mate, that's a mouthful, I need training. Mate, it's a Swiss roll with lemon curd and blueberries in it. Now Wendy's got everything ready. Well, she tells me, look, I'm sure she has. Right, I'll just mention what there is. We've got 80 grams there of granulated sugar, that's 3 ounces. We've got 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, which I can see down in front of me. We've got 80 grams or 3 ounces of plain flour, which is in our sifter there. We've got 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, yes, there we go. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and Wendy will put that in the flour. And then, of course, I mean, you can put jam in this if you want to, but we're using lemon curd and blueberry because we thought it's nice hot weather and we thought this would be really nice. Well, Wendy did. And we're going to do this in the Ice Sapientia 24 litre. Now, mainly because we've done these before and that tray is about the right size, but that doesn't mean you can't do it in other air fryers. It's just that we know that tray is about the right size for the mixture we've got. Right, now that's about it. I think we can make a start now. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, I've brought you back. First of all, dry ingredients. Right, is that the salt in there? And the
one of them's baking powder.
That one baking powder, that one with the salt. Now put that through the sieve. Get a bit of air in there.
So that's got to go to the side.
Right, that's on one side now. So now we want the mixer. Right, now the wet ingredients. Now with this you put the 3 eggs in first.
I don't think I've used this before.
We've not used it before. Now I think you should add the sugar gradually as you whip. But is that wrong? You tip it all in?
Yeah.
Right, okay, as long as we know what we're doing.
It's got to go into a...
I'll take that.
Right. And then I've got to do this for gradually.
Right, we had 2 minutes on a steady speed and 2 minutes on a fast speed. Now we're going to add the oil and the vanilla. And I thought we'll do this with it off because you'll be able to hear me then. Mate, when these machines are shifting, they're noisy. Right, we'll carry on.
Yeah.
Right, there we go, it's all mixed. Now this is about what it wants to look like. You can see how it's running off there, look. Ah, that's nice, look.
See?
Should leave a bit of a pattern and then disappear after a few seconds. So that's looking pretty good to us.
I think so.
Right, let's move to the next stage and I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because Wendy's just going to check that, look. You see how it, look, that's how it wants to be.
Called
there
the
you
ribbon
go.
Effect. I don't
yeah,
know why.
ribbon effect, that's what they say, but it disappears gradually. Anyway, dry mix time. Now just to show you, look, I'm preheating the oven. 140, 5 minutes. I mean, with the ice sapientia, 5 minutes is the minimum you can have, so that's what I'm doing. Right, let's get mixing this batter. Right, now we get the dry mix into the wet bit at a time and just fold it in.
You don't want to
knock
lose
the air out of it, so just gently mix that in. I could apologise for the oven running in the background, but no mate, this is what you have to do. It's better in a warm oven, so, and we want this to go in when it's ready, so just keep mixing this in. As we say, don't go crazy, just get it well mixed. As you say, you don't really want to be beating this part, it's better by hand. You can beat it, but we found it better like this. Right, we'll just carry on and finish getting this mixed and I'll bring you back. Right, as you can see, look, that batter is all mixed now. That looks pretty good to me, that batter.
See the air bubbles?
There's air bubbles in it, which is what we want, so I think that's gone pretty well so far. Let's get this in the tray, ready for the oven. Right, it's just a case now. Now, Wendy's greased this. Now, we've got to mention this. You've got to grease it really well underneath. Then put the paper in and then grease it well on top, because if you're not very careful, you don't grease it enough, it'll rip it when you take it off, because it's only going to be very thin. But I thought I'd better point that out, because Wendy just got on with it, didn't she? So we didn't bore you with us greasing the tin. We could have done, probably we should have done. But anyway, we've got to get this in here now. Now the thing is, you've got to make sure it goes in the corner, because we don't want a round one.
This is the same as the chocolate one I did, but without the chocolate.
Yeah, very, very similar, obviously. I mean, you can see the air in that batter, look, and this is what we want, really. Wendy's just got to smooth that out into the corners, because it will cook quite fast, this will.
We're going to give it a bang, just a little bang and a bit over there, to make sure it's a bit.
That's looking better. Yeah, it's looking promising. Now Wendy will just, well, give it a tap on the bottom just to make sure it's running all the nooks and crannies, but it should be fine. There you are. That's all we do, look. Not too much, just a little. Now, there's the oven, ready to put it in. Just on time. Let me move the camera and bring you back. Right, there we go, we're ready. Now, we're not putting this on the bottom, we're putting it on the next one up. These levels have not got numbers, but that's just below the bottom. That's perfect. Now, it will actually pull up in the middle, although we're on the lower speed. But that's not really going to be a problem. It's going to be fine. Let's get started. Oh, sorry, we're on 5 minutes. I had into just the time. Look at that. 15 minutes. I'm even going the right way. Mate, we're on a roll. Look at that. We're going to do it. 15 minutes at 140. I put the wrong. There's the light. Look, you can see it's already trying to lift it in the middle, look. But it's not really a problem. You'll have to trust us on this one, but it's not. Right. I'll keep my eye on this and we'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back. The light's just come on, look. We're in the last minute. You can see we've got a bit of a lump there in the middle, but at the end of the day, that is just air, and it'll just disappear, and it's going to be inside the roll, so you won't see it. It's no problem, but you know, I won't worry about it. It's just the way the air fryer works, tends to do that. Anyway, we're nearly there now, so I'll move the camera and we'll get this lifted out. It's about to stop. Right, let's get this lifted out and see if it's okay. I actually think it will be, but it should be. Oh, that'll just be air. Oh no, it's nice and soft. You think it's alright? I think so, but
yeah,
it should be alright at that.
It should be soft.
It's soft and springy back.
Springy back.
I think that's fine. Right, so what we'll do, we're going to leave that there to cool
just a few minutes.
For a few minutes.
Just so it's touchable.
Yeah, and then we'll lift it out and pre-roll it. How exciting. Oh, that's cooled off a little bit now, and as you can see, that air pocket in the middle, it's settled down. Look, it's gone back down. We did this before, it was just the same. So just put a bit of icing sugar on there.
Right.
And a bit more baking paper on the
What's
top.
that?
Put that on top. Then the idea of this is to turn the whole thing over so we can peel it off the bottom. There we go. Now that tin should come off. You just have to be nice and careful. Yeah, not like that. Right. Now look, let's show you. Pass me the tin. Now look how greasy that is, but the grease is not in the cake. Now this is grease, so this should, nice and steady, should just peel off, because this is where you can rip it.
Not very good, is it?
That's alright, it has stuck a little up, which it shouldn't do, but that's okay.
The thing is, things are melting as you're putting them on, because
it's so hot, that's why. It is a bit of a battle at the minute with the temperature. Right.
And that can go back on.
Back on.
Ooh, look, it's so greasy. Right, so now...
Hang on now. You've got to turn it back over and put it on there.
Oh yeah.
So lift it up. No, just lift it up and I'll put this on the top. Just lift it up.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Now put that back on.
Right.
It's easier with two of you, look. Now you just got to flip that back over. She's getting in her own way. Mate, I'm standing there letting her struggle. I ain't helping. Why should I? Get in your own mess.
Right.
That would put it that way. Now, all you do now is roll it inside
so
this.
I've got to take this away.
Yeah, you can take that off.
Oh,
I
put it here.
didn't know. Right, now all you do now is roll this up.
It's not very straight.
And it'll like sort of pre-form it. That looks great to me. That's fine. Roll it in the paper, yeah, like that. Don't get too mad because it will split. So don't have to be too tight. Don't do it too tight.
No, I'm just getting this paper in. That's it. So
you're usually telling me not to be too tight.
Once the paper's in.
Now that will gradually form it, but don't roll it too hard because it'll start cracking. Remember, it does. That's it, just nice and steady. Then all we do, we just leave that to cool down now, and it just helps to pre-form it, just like that.
And then I'll put it next to Graham gets about side.
Just stand it there, lean something against it. Oh, it's all right as it is. Right.
There we go.
There we go. Now we can start the insides. Right, let's get this Swiss roll unswissed. I don't know, unrolled anyway.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see what we like. And now we're expecting it to crack, mate. They just do.
I'll do it that way.
Oh, that's wrong, isn't it?
There.
They are. So it's pre-formed.
Right.
Now, all we've got to do.
I've got to put some. You can put whatever you want on. You know, it don't matter. But we thought, well, this is summery, and we've got it in.
Yeah, it's what we've got in the cupboard. Now you see where that lump was, it burst. It's a bit of an hole, but it won't matter, trust us. You won't notice at all. That's fine.
Did you hear it burst?
No, I didn't, luckily. Right. Now you don't want to go. We don't want to go too mad, but don't want to be too tight.
Oh.
Right, now that's just the lemon curd. Now Wendy's going to sprinkle some blueberries on it. Now she's cut these up nice and small. I think these are about 1/8 of a blueberry, aren't they? You've just made them nice and...
I were doing strawberries and some cream and jam, but I had little fingers come yesterday and nicked them off the garden.
That's Spencer.
No,
we had
Steve.
him for the day. Oh, it's Steve,
His dad.
His dad. I won't be surprised.
But lemon and blueberries go alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to squash them. Just squash them in so that they don't... That's it.
That's it, then they won't roll off. Right, now it's just a case of rolling it up. Now that sponge to me looks lovely. Now you can see there's a bit of a brown edge there. We're not going to worry about that.
Don't know why, but
that's going to be lovely.
Oozed out just a little bit, but I'm not worried about
Put that to the bottom then.
I'm tucking it in.
Yeah, you can do. Let's see what it looks like.
Oh, it's not a very good knife again.
We've got plenty of knives. I don't know what you're doing here. What's this all about? Anyway, never mind that. Give me the sponge. Give me the sponge. Give me the sponge.
I'm trying to give it you so it don't fall.
Now look, you can see what it's like.
There's that one.
It's lovely.
You know what it is? It's not the knife. It's me because I'm not straight.
Let me show you what that bit looks like. Look at that. That looks excellent, doesn't it? Just how you'd expect it to look. Right.
There's mine.
I'm going to change the... Let's taste it.
You taste it while I mess about. Look at that.
Right, there's a better view of the Swiss roll. Look. I mean, we're not out to win any prizes, but I tell you what, that looks great, doesn't it? Now look at the end of that. And it tastes fabulous. I could bring you back with us eating a bit more, but there's no need. That's lovely and spongy. It's really nice. And it's a fair size, look. I'm quite impressed with that. That is really good. Right, we'll leave you with that final picture. We've brought you back because we are going to eat a piece outside in the sun with our cup of tea.
Fine, because that's hot.
That is hot. I'm not going to drink that yet. You know what? There you go. Using that new lovely knife.
Where?
Go on, not too much. We'll eat too much when you're not looking.
It's not the right knife.
It's so warm out here. I just want to get inside in front of my fan. There it is. Look, I'll show you once again. Oh, this stand on its edge. Oh yeah, it will. Look, it's just big enough. If my hand's steady enough. Look at that, look. That's lovely.
Mine's got the blueberries in. I don't know about
More
yours.
than mine, I can see that. And it's bigger. Right, let's have a
Why
taste.
yours not got any? Oh, it has.
That's got some in. Sorry, I'm coming again. I forgot to show you. Look how spongy that is. Just as you'd expect.
The blueberry.
Anyway, please like and subscribe. Look after yourselves and we'll see you soon. Bye.